I'll show you the exact system that my plumbing and HVAC clients use to consistently book 10 to 30 jobs, not leads, not phone calls, not maybes, jobs. By the next day, fill up their whole technician schedule without having to pay thousands of dollars on Google ads and without waiting 20 years for SEO. Listen, if you're a business owner that's in the trades, I don't care what you do, and if you have 1,000, maybe 500 customers you've already served and you have their numbers, I swear to God, if I hear you, one more of you complain that the jobs are too dry or that the shoulder season is killing you, then I will literally jump through this window. Because as of 2025, there's literal robots making sales calls for your business. And I have the offers that the AI employees that you can hire can use to literally get you 10 jobs the following day. And if I don't get you 10 jobs, then just don't pay me. I'll rather waste my time. Hasn't been a single market that I've yet to fail to conquer with my AI. And every single company can prove that to you. As a matter of fact, let me just show you. Before I give you the sauce and explain exactly what problems you have, let me show you what my clients, my companies that I'm working with are actually doing and what their jobs and results look like. There's 2 AI employees that you can hire right now, and I will literally help build them for you. They will book you 10 jobs or you don't pay a single penny. Now you probably, listen to me, look at my camera right now, okay? Because this is not, you've been bombarded by these SEO companies through your email. Everyone and their grandmother is selling the #1 spot on Google. This is not that. You will not wait for months and months and months. There won't be a single thing where someone's going to say to you, oh, listen, just give me 1 more month. Just give me 2 more months. No, I'll book you jobs tomorrow or you don't pay. If that sounds too good to be true, listen, I don't think you have any hope at all. So just leave this video. Because if you take a look at literally every single company I did this for, this was the first ever company that started their first ever campaign using this AI system. They booked or completed, forget booked, they've ran 143 jobs that the AI booked for them. The AI called their customers, sold the offer, which is a paid offer by the way, you don't attract tire kickers, and it booked them $36,000 in revenue. They haven't had a single slow day ever. Now, after they tasted that, guess what they did? Well, should we do more of what works, or should we spend more on Google ads and wait another 5 years for SEO? What do you think they chose? Of course we doubled down on it. So the next round we've done, and these are the results so far, 251 jobs booked. Now again, guys, you hear leads, you hear home advisor, you hear, these are not leads. These are people who said, look at me, this is my name, this is my address, come to my house, yes, I agree to pay this much for this offer, this is the time window that I selected, arrive at my house at this date. And if you're curious at all how this AI sells and how it sounds, I've made it very easy for you because you keep on asking me, hey, can you build me a demo for my company? Can I take a look and see how that sounds? I don't have any time. I'm not an agency. I don't need hundreds of clients. I want 5 clients, which I have way more than that. And I don't have any time to build demos. If you're serious and you really want help because you're struggling with this AI thing, if you're not booking at least 10 to 20 jobs a day with your AI, then obviously, like, I'll attach a Google Meets scheduler link. We can have a chat. But just talk to the AI. It's been literally, I need to literally kneel. It's been literally modeled and trained on 10,000 sales conversations. Do you think your little team or your top level closer SDR will beat my goddamn robots? at this. I can call your entire customer list of 6,000 people, 15,000 people in 2 to 4 hours. Can your sales guy make $150? Yeah, maybe if everything's all right with the wife, he's not in a bad mood, and he's not sick, and it's not the... My robots work 24/7. You cannot beat me. So let's join forces together. Anyway, back to the results. So you can take a look here. This is, again, the all-time, the AI booked 251 jobs so far and generated 61,000 in revenue. Now, you've seen all these marketers. They say the same thing. Oh my God, look at my results. Listen. Just ping me. I'll get you jobs. I don't care. I perfected the system. This is gonna... In the next 6 to 12 months, I won't have to make these videos. Because my AI will be used by every single local business out there. And you can continue waiting, twiddling your thumbs, waiting for SEO. And by the way, I'm not saying not to do SEO. I'm not saying not to do Google Ads. I'm just saying, wake up. It's 2025. Stop being archaic. Yes, sure, rank #1 on your Googie. Run your little ads. But also use the robots that just happen to never sleep and book you dozens and dozens and dozens of jobs. There's a new way to advertise your business and grow, and it's AI. I'm sorry. Look, I know that you might be anti-robots, anti-AI, anti-whatever. I don't like that AI exists. But as someone who's competitive and open-minded, just like you probably are, who's always looking for ways to grow someone's business or your business, unfortunately, this is the most powerful thing that we have right now. So, again, I don't know how many times I'm going to resize this video, but listen. Just, if you're serious about this, if you're not a time waster, if you're actually serious about harnessing this before every single company in the next 6 to 12 months has this, if you're willing to literally rip up a massive chunk of the market share of your area before your competitors do and put all your customers on contracts, then we probably need to talk. Again, these are service site and results. This is an HVAC client right here. I just asked them, hey, can you please send in the total amount of jobs my AI employee has booked for you for the month of May? Again, this is from House Call Pro. Don't tell me that is Photoshop, because it's not. It's 72 jobs booked already for him. Again, I'm super terrible at showing these client messages, but this is what my clients literally text me about almost after every single run I do with the AI. We run their AI employee calls 3 times a week. This guy, a plumber, just closed a $4,000 job. Here's a podcast if you want to hear the whole story that he had, how he's literally haven't seen a single non-busy day or dry day since December last year. If you want to hear his whole victory story, how he's hiring 2 technicians, 2 vans constantly all the time, take a look at that podcast. You're on my channel, so yeah, who cares? And this is how it looks like. I've made a simple automation. Once your AI calls your customer list and books them in real time, and they say, yes, I would like you to check out my water heater for this cost. Yes, I agree with the offer. While, by the way, again, call the number and take a look. This is just a free demo. It's toll free. It's not going to charge you. Just listen to the voice. Or don't. I mean, I don't care. I don't make this channel. I don't make this video to sell you some course or subscription. I have enough work from Monday to Sunday. I'm not an agency. I'm just a guy that kind of likes to talk a little bit of a CRAP and brag about the results because I love the people that I work with. So this AI handles questions and objections for you, which I spent the last 8 months perfecting as well. So another day, another run. You can see that every single email that comes in contains the customer's information that booked, the recording as proof that they booked, and that's it. And then, yeah, these are just some metrics. So again, just showing you very casually and very easily that I will literally dunk on your top sales performer, because I will run laps with my robots around him and make 4,000 calls in 2 hours when he struggles to fort out 100. And that's how I will fill up your entire, your entire calendar. And on top of that, my AI is modeled after the top sales performer. So there's no way that you're beating me, friend. Run your ads. And yeah, any questions? I mean, again, just it's this whole video is not even about that. Like, if you're not at a position where I can at least send you 20, 40, 60 jobs a week, if you don't have enough technicians for that, don't even call me. Don't even call this number. Don't even email. Don't even schedule. Because this is not for a small business owner. But, I just see people constantly saying that, oh, the tariffs are impacting us, or this week has been slow, or there's a shoulder season, or SEO doesn't work, or Google ads are so expensive. Why do you think that is? Do you think Google ads are just somehow going to get cheaper, or that your little Google ads advertiser expert that you hire in-house is just going to figure out the secret ninja strategy to trick a multi-billion-dollar company like Google to get you a ton of leads for cheap with Google ads, when there's literal companies with venture capital outbidding you left and right, companies that are willing to lose money on the front end to just retain the customer for the next 5 to 10 years in the back end? Do you think you have a chance? Look, I work with small guys all the time. I talk with dozens and dozens of companies all the time, but you will never find that secret loophole. What you can do though, knowing how much you invest to buy a new lead, a new customer, what if you figure out how to systematically engage your existing customers in the back end that know you, like you, have used you, engage them with an advanced top performing sales AI, which this is, generate those jobs, generate that revenue, and now guess what? In what position do you think you are at right now? Do you think you could take that revenue that you just generated from people you've already had and invest them in the front end so you could spend more on Google ads, so you could have a bigger Google ads budget, so you could afford SEO, so you could maybe outbid those a few companies, Bob, Sally, and freaking Jimmy that just got acquired by VC funding? You get more competitive by getting more competitive, and you increase your average service ticket to afford the customers in the front end. This is how literally over 400 HVAC, plumbing, electrician, appliance repair companies that I scaled did it. So hopefully this sheds some light. I'm sorry if I've been a little bit of a hole here, but I feel like more business owners need to wake up, and hopefully the introduction to AI and what that could actually do for your business, now you know. And listen, don't believe me, you don't have to use me, do your own research and come back. What you're gonna realize is so many companies build these AI phone callers, but they sound like absolute garbage. They sound like robocallers. They sound like literal voice recordings that you would hear on your grandmother's voicemail. Why is that? Because with the current AI hype and all these little creators and all these little videos that you see, people want to sell basic AI agents that take 5 minutes to build, rather than focus on one AI agent, one vertical, one offer, spend the next 8 months fine-tuning it, because that's what matters to close the sale in the first place. There's no ROI in choosing one agent and working on one project. There's a bunch of ROI making a bunch of basic AI phone callers that sound garbage, selling them and churning them out very cheaply and raking in the cash rather than focusing on mastering one agent. I've mastered one agent, and this is why all the companies that I work with, all of them, you see results like that. There's only one way to achieve excellence with AI phone callers for your business, and that's going to be manual work hours spent on scripting and fine-tuning and writing the sales hooks and sales offers and listening to it and talking to it and refining it for 500 plus hours. I've done the work. This is why all the companies are where they are. Anyway, I'm blabbing too much. Got a meeting. If you need any help, I'm here. Uploads, I don't know when I will do it. This is all fun for me.